What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Sam from Team Sam Rickson here, and today guys I'm coming at you with a $30 budget Rokket Revolt structure deck for you guys today. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. All you need is 3 copies of this, and then you have this right here, which is really awesome. And I know you guys are always looking for budget ways to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And I think that this is one of the most popular segments on my channel where I grab 3 structure decks and come up with something that you guys can actually take to locals and just have fun with your friends. And not only that, with this deck profile, I'll showcase you guys some cool combos you guys can actually do with this deck. If you guys are here on the channel for the very first time, welcome to the channel. Consider on hitting the subscribe button and make sure you guys turn your notification bell to get notified on each time I upload videos. That would be absolutely amazing. Alright guys, enough talk, no further ado, let's get started with this deck profile. Start with the monster real quick. You're going to play the best Rokket monster in the deck, Triple Rocket Tracer. This card's level 4 Dragon Tuner with the effects that reads that quick effect, you can target one face-up card you control, destroy it, and if you do, special on Rokket monster from your deck except for Rokket Tracer. Also, you can special monster from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except for Dark Monsters. You can only use this effect of Rokket Tracer once per turn. So this card directly gets access to any Rokket monster to your side of the field, which is absolutely insane. And this card can also even pop itself to special on a Rokket monster directly from the deck. And there are a lot of combos where you actually use this card to pop your Rokket monsters to trigger off their effects during the end phase to combo off with your plays. Next off, we're playing triple copies of Absolute Dragon. This card is ridiculous, man. This card is a level 7 Dragon monster with the effects that reads that if you control a Rokket monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Absolute Dragon once per turn this way. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one Rokket monster directly from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of Absolute Dragon once per turn. He's able to search any Rokket monster directly from your deck to your hand, and he's also a free summon to get access to your link plays, which is really insane. Next off, for more of your Rokket monsters, you're going to play, of course, double copies of Silver Rocket Dragon. If you guys don't know, all Rokket monsters have the ability that when it's destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you basically get a special Rokket monster directly from the deck during the end phase. So all Rokket monster have that ability except for Rokket Synchron and also Rokket Tracer. And they all have different primary effect where if they're targeted by a link monster effect, you can activate their effect to destroy themselves to activate a certain effect. So with Silver Rocket Dragon, when a link monster effect is activated to target this face-up card on the field, quick effect, you can destroy this card and look at your opponent's extra deck and banish one card from it. So against Sky Strikers, if you can immediately banish the Kagari by triggering off this card's effect, it's really insane. And also at the same time against Pendulum as well, they only have access to one Electromite, right? So you can activate Silver Rocket Dragon to banish an Electromite, which is really good. Rokket Synchron. Rokket Synchron is insane. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon a level 5 or higher Dark Dragon monster from your graveyard. Negate its effect destroyed during the end phase, and you cannot special summon monsters from your extra deck except for Dark Monsters. So Rokket Dragon is really great because it can revive back Absolute Dragon for follow-up plays, because you can just go Rokket Synchron, revive back Absolute Dragon, link into your link 2 monster, and then Absolute will be able to search a monster directly from the deck to your hand. Magna Rokket Dragon, when it's targeted by a link monster, you can destroy this card and send one monster from your opponent's side of the field to the graveyard, which is really good. And the really good thing about Magna Rokket Dragon is that this card's effect doesn't target. Auto Rokket Dragon gets rid of spawn trap cards on the field. Next up for the one-ups, we're going to play, of course, the 1 Metal Rokket Dragon. What this card does is that you can destroy all cards in this card's column. Exploder Rokket Dragon, this card deals 2,000 life points to you and also to your opponent. So that's pretty much it for all the Rokket monsters you're playing in the deck. I don't want to maximize myself in playing 3 of each Rokket monster because, you know, Rokket monsters, like, they don't do anything in your hand. If you open up multiple copies of Rokket monsters, you're just going to set a Rokket monster and just pass if you don't have any extenders, right? So playing 3 copies of each Rokket monster doesn't make any sense. Double Gateway Dragon, if your opponent controls a link monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, you can special summon a level 4 lower Dark Dragon monster from your hand. So Gateway Dragon and another monster in your hand, you can easily make a link 2 play. And last but not least, I played the 1 Defrag Dragon. If you guys are not familiar with Defrag Dragon, this card's another extender in the deck. You can special summon this card from your hand by sending one other monster from your hand to the graveyard. Most oftentimes, I use this card's primary effect where you can just discard a card to special summon this card from your hand, which is pretty good, so I have more link fodder on the field for my link plays, right? So the 1 Defrag Dragon to round off for all the monsters that you're playing in the deck. Before we get started with spells, if you guys want to help support the channel, make sure you guys get your 200k Playmats today. Hit the link in the description box below at tx1.com. Not only that, my TX1 sleeves are now available, guys. These are the version 2 of the TX1 sleeves. I have now different colors available: green, red, black, blue, white. There are so many different colors you guys can choose from, and these are the best sleeves in the market. You guys will love these sleeves so much. So if you guys want to help support the channel, make sure you guys get these awesome sleeves today. Hit the link in the description box below at tx1.com. After the spell, you still want to play, of course, Triple Quick Launch. This card is ridiculous. One of the best combo starters in the entire deck. What this card basically does is that, especially one Rokket monster for your deck, but it cannot attack, also destroy during the end phase. And it's not once per turn, so you have multiple copies of Quick Launch in your hand. You can just activate multiple, which is really good. Next, we'll play, of course, Triple Borrower Generator. I like this card so much because it's a monster of 1. You want to play as many combo extenders in your deck as much as possible. It also has an amazing secondary ability Whereas if this card is sent to the graveyard because the equipped monster is destroyed, you can draw 1 card. I played the 1 copy of Boot Sector Launch. This card is okay, it's not broken. All rocket monsters on the field gain 3 in attack and defense. You can activate one of these effects. So especially when up to 2 rocket monsters with different names from your hand in defense position. So if you have multiple copies of rocket monsters in your hand, you can activate Boot Sector Launch, especially when the 2 rocket monsters from your hand. But there are times where this card actually becomes really broken, especially going second. So I might even consider bumping this card up to 2. Next I play, of course, the 1 Boros Supplier. This card is a monster reborn. So during each standby phase, if you control a Boro Link monster, you can target 1 rocket monster in your graveyard and special summon it. But if you don't control a Boro Link monster, this card is pretty much useless. So only 1 copy of Boros Supplier. Next off, for your consistency cards, triple Squib Draw. Card's insane. It's a pot of greed for the deck. So not only do you draw 2 cards, but since you're destroying your rocket monsters will get their effects during the end phase. Next you're gonna play 2 Dragon Shrine. Dragon Shrine is also your searcher. This card is in here mainly for the Absol Dragon. Because you can activate Dragon Shrine, dump the Absol Dragon to the graveyard, search any rocket monster directly from your deck to your hand. And last but not least, for your fusion spell, you're gonna play, of course, 1 Rapid Trigger and double Polymerization. So Rapid Trigger is a quick play fusion card where it says that fusion on 1 fusion monster from your extra deck by destroying fusion materials listed on it from your field, but it can only attack monsters special summoned from the extra deck. Also, it's unaffected by activated effects from any other monster special summoned from the extra deck. You will only activate 1 Rapid Trigger per turn. So this is when Polymerization becomes a little bit better because you can use fusion materials from the field and also from the hand, which is pretty nice. For your traps, you'll play, of course, a 0 Day Blast. If you can end off with at least 1 Link 2 monster, you basically have 2 Interruption with 0 Day Blast. So what this card does is that you contribute 1 Dark Link monster, then you can target cards on the field equal to its Link rating and destroy them. Of course, double Mirror Force. Mirror Force is nice. The best trap card in this deck. Imperial Order. Activate Imperial Order against Striker, you basically just win the duel. All you need to get this entire main deck is $30 and you'll basically just have this thing right here. Alright guys, off to your extra deck, you're gonna play, of course, your Borload Furious Dragon. This card requires 2 Dark Dragon monsters. Quick effect, you can target 1 monster you control and 1 card your opponent controls to destroy them. So it's a Scrap Dragon, and always remember, whenever you destroy your rocket monster, they will gain their ability during the end phase, especially when little rocket monster. And it has an amazing graveyard effect where you can banish stuff from the graveyard, especially 1 Dark Link monster from the grave, but it can't use its effect this turn. Topologic Zero Boros. This card is ridiculous. The whole entire goal behind this deck is to actually make Borload and to make Topological Zero Boros. This card is one of the best stun cards in the entire deck. Like, you cannot summon or set monsters to any extra monster zone this card points to. Gains 200 attack for each banished card. If another monster is special summoned to a zone a Link monster points to, while this monster on the field, banish all cards on the field. Once per turn during the standby phase of your next turn after this card was banished by its own effect, special summon this banished card. So what you're trying to do with this deck is trying to control the board and tempo with this card right here, and whenever your opponent special summons a monster to a zone this card points to, their entire board and your entire board will also get banished as well. But a wonderful thing about this is that this card will come back, and then you put this card in the middle zone, and then so when your opponent special summons any monster in the extra monster zone, all cards on the field will get banished. Triple Borload Dragon. You guys don't know what Borload Dragon does. Triple Quad Borload Dragon. You can discard 1 card and target 1 face-up monster in the field. You can also special summon Link 2 or lower monsters from your extra deck for the rest of this turn. Also destroy the target monster. Then, if it was a Link monster, you can special summon any number of rocket monsters with different names from your hand or graveyard up to its Link rating. So you can use this effect of Quad Borload Dragon once per turn. So you can just target itself, destroy itself, special summon 2 rocket monsters with different names from the graveyard, which is really good. Next off, Double Booster Dragon. And last but not least, double Triple Burst Dragon. Just another good Link 3 monster. And also against Chai Strikers, Raid cannot trigger off, which is pretty nice. So that's pretty much it for all the cards you're playing in the extra deck. I'll showcase you guys a combo in a second. So I'm going to showcase you guys Quick Launch with Absol Dragon. So what you're going to do first is activate Quick Launch, special summon the Rocket Tracer directly from the deck. Now since you control a rocket monster, you can special summon Absol Dragon from your hand. Activate Rocket Tracer's effect, destroy the Absol Dragon to special summon the Silver Rocket Dragon directly from the deck. So you can special summon Silver Rocket Dragon. Once Absol Dragon gets destroyed, Absol is going to get the ability to search a Rocket Synchron directly from the deck to your hand. Now what you're going to do is that you're going to normal summon Rocket Synchron, activate Rocket Synchron's effect to special summon back Absol Dragon from your graveyard in defense position. So now what you do next, link away all these 3 to make a Topological Zero Boros, which is really good, okay? Or you can make a Borload Dragon, which is pretty good. So going first, you can make Topological Zero Boros. Going second, you can make Borload Dragon, which is pretty good. So you can either have Borload Dragon or Zero Boros on your first opening turn with just 2 cards in your opening hand, which is really good. But let's say you had Polymerization in the mix. What can you do if you have Polymerization? Alright guys, let me showcase you guys a combo. So just retrace the steps right here. So this thing is what you can accomplish with just Quick Launch and Absol Dragon. You can activate Polymerization. Okay, you can send Rokket Synchron and also Axolotl Dragon to the graveyard. Warlord Furious Dragon. What you're gonna do next is that you're gonna link away Warlord Furious Dragon and also Rocket Tracer to make the Quad Warlord Dragon. And now you're gonna activate Quad Warlord Dragon's effect. You're gonna discard any card that's in your hand. To activate this card's effect to pop itself, you're gonna be able to special summon 2 Rocket monsters from the graveyard. Now what you do next is that you're gonna activate Warlord Furious Dragon to banish yourself from the graveyard to special summon back the Quad Warlord Dragon from your grave. So it depends on what you want to do. So if you want to make Warlord, you can make Warlord, send Rocket Tracer, Rokket Synchron, and also Quad Warlord to the grave. And then you can activate Warlord Dragons to target this card, and then activate Silver Rocket Dragon to destroy itself since it's targeted by a Link monster. To look at your opponent's extra deck and banish 1 card from the extra deck. Let's say you're facing against Sky Strikers and you banish the 1 Kagari after using Silver Rocket Dragon's effect. Now during your end phase, you can activate Silver Rocket Dragon's effect, especially the Magna Rocket Dragon from your extra deck, which is really good. So now during your opponent's turn, you have another interruption with Magna Rocket Dragon. Also at the same time, instead of making Warlord, you can just make the Topologic Zeraboros and leave the Rocket Tracer on the field, so that way that during your opponent's turn, they summon a bunch of monsters, and you can activate Rocket Tracer, pop itself, special summon any Rocket monster for your deck to a zone Topologic Zeraboros points to, and then at this point you're going to banish all cards on the field, and then on your standby phase, Zeraboros will come back, and then you have a big beat stick on your side of the field, which is pretty good. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. That'll be absolutely amazing. If you guys want to help support the channel, make sure you guys get your TX1 playmats and also sleeves today in the link in the description box below at tx1.com. This is pretty much it for the budget deck profile. Like I said, all you need is $30 to get this awesome deck. This is your boy Sam from Team Sam signing out. Alright guys, peace.
Run it out. Yeah, run up the score. Run it out.